On the 16th day of grotmass, the Regabo gave to me probably the majority of the Chaos Demon Codex. Because we got 4 detachments today. Four Chaos Gods. I'm gonna be doing Korn, Nurgle, Zinj, and Slanesh in that picture above me head. So you guys know what I'm doing. So in case you guys wanna look at a certain detachment, you know how I'm going by it in order. So let's get started. Overview time. Okay, so first up we got Mr. Korn over here. The Blood Legion. Detachment rule. Murder color. On the nose, on the nose. Each time an enemy unit, excluding aircraft, ends a normal or advanced move within 6 of one or more legions Demonica Con units from your army, one of them can take a charge move towards an enemy unit. To do so, roll 1d6. Models in your unit move a number of inches up to the result, but your unit must send that move close as possible to that enemy unit when doing so. Those models can be moved within engagement range of that enemy unit. A unit cannot make a search move while it's with engagement range of one more of those enemy units. Okay, so basically get in there and they can't really do anything. They can't move out. Now let's look at this blood tainted. Okay. At the end of the phase, in which a Lenios Makakon unit from your army was destroyed an enemy unit that was within range of objective marker outside of the phase. If your unit has a higher level control over that objective marker, it means okay. So it's basically when you're Legios the Mendicacon, it basically got objective secure. Let's move on to Shaman's. Okay, so Slaughterforce. Alright. So one of your cons, Legionnaires the Marca con, while friendly unit excluding monsters that's within 6 of the bear's weapon, equipped by the model, it has the Lance ability. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Lance is always pretty good to see, especially in a melee army. Considering this is a melee army. Fury's Cage. Fury's Cage, sorry. Okay, so a Demonica con monster only. Alright. Each time the bear is selected to fight, it can use its enhancement. If it does, the bear suffers D3 plus 1 mortal wounds, and until the end of the phase, each time it makes an attack, you can reroll the hit roll and you can reroll the wound roll. Alright, I see. You you lose some blood, but you get to reroll everything. Brasma. Okay, regular con units. Add 2 to charge roll made for the bear's unit. Oh, that's so nice. Especially since demons have deep strike. That is pretty nice. Okay, so Brazimal. Oh, and sorry, what I said that already. Gateway unto damnation. Okay, con monster. The bearer's deadly demise ability inflicts mortal wounds on a d6 roll of a 2 plus instead of a 6. In addition, if the bearer has destroyed one or more enemy units in this battle, the bearer's deadly demise is d3 plus 3 ability instead of any other deadly demise ability on its detachment. Oh, snap. That pretty good. That pretty good, son. Pretty good. Stratagem time. Let's go. I edited it best you guys can see better. Okay, so let's see. Wrath undeniable. 5 phase just after an enemy unit has selected its targets. One Demarca unit from your army that was selected as the target of one or more attacks. Until the end of the phase, each time. Okay. At the fight on death, It's a full 5 on death. I'm surprised there's no bonuses. But yeah, it's basically a 1 CP fight on death. Pretty good, pretty good. Too bad it's not for your monsters though. Although if it was for your monster, that would be pretty OP. Not gonna lie. Blood biggest skulls. Your charge phase when you're calling units your Damaka calling units from your army that has not been selected to charge this phase to the end of the phase. Your unit is eligible to declare a turn which is advanced. Okay, so it's advanced to charge. Pretty good. Go hungry onslaught. Your movement phase or your charge phase. When your regular con unit's not a monster, until the end of the phase, each time a modern unit makes a move, it can move through the terrain features. Okay. Going on through the terrain. Too bad ain't for your monsters. That would be pretty OP. If only, if only. Maybe in the Chaos Demon Codex they'll have one like that's something like that for specifically the your big boys. Fool's Flight. Your opponent's movement phase just after the enemy unit falls back. Okay, when your regular boys that's not your monster from your monster that's within 6 of that enemy unit would be eligible to declare a charge against that enemy unit. Effect units declare a charge that target. Blah 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 blah. Oh, gee, mini cricket, sorry. Your unit now declares a charge that targets only that enemy unit. Resolve that charge. No, even if successful, your unit does not. Okay, so it's basically a counter charge. Skulls, bitchy blood. Your shooty face. Who's gonna use this? Constone units don't really shoot though. I mean, some do. Uh, Legiotic Demonic Corn or your mount infantry or mountain unit from your army, excluding felled back units that's not within engagement range, like one enemy unit that's not within engagement range of one or more your units, and and is within 8 of visible to units. Roll a d6 for each 4 plus a cephalo mortal wound. Okay, okay, they don't have to shoot. Okay, I thought we like cone shooting, but no, not really. Sheathed and brass. You punish shooting fish just after they selected the target. One of your legionary demonic cone units from your army that was selected as the target. Until the end of the phase, models in your unit have a save characteristic of 3 plus. I know the save characteristics of demons ain't that great, but 3 plus, that's Space Marine. I guess it's okay. But I think Cone's detachment is pretty solid for though. It's pretty solid. A lot of surge movements. A lot of surge movements for sure. I mean, they got some more surge stuff down here. Well, no, not really. Just a some counter stuff. But I think it's really good. I mean, they have the surge thing literally built into their detachment, which is Mazel Tov. So, let's go into Nuggle. Papa Nuggle, Plague Legion. While an enemy unit is within 9 of one or more of your Nuggle Legionnaires Modical Nuggle units from your army, that enemy is within your Shadow of Chaos. In each player command phase, select one enemy unit from that army Shadow of Chaos. It must take a blast shock test. Oh, okay. So I think Nuggle's theme is gonna be Battle Shock. Oh, the attachment was called Melancholic Miasma. Okay, so you Nuggle dudes, except for monsters and vehicles, that's within 6 of the barrel's unit's fault. If there's a battle suck, test the barrel can use this as a hammer. If it does, one model in the unit is destroyed. You could you choose. Each time the bearer uses this enhancement, no mortal wounds are inflicted by your army dramatic terror roll. Oh, nice. That goes in with the army rule. By the way, just letting you know. But that's pretty nice. Yeah. Maggot's claws. Legionnaire Demonica Nurgle. I stopped saying that. Like I just say one of your Nurgle units, whatever. When I see that keyword specifically and so on and so forth. In your shooting phase, select one enemy unit within 6 of the barrel. That enemy unit must take a battle shock test, then roll 1d6. On the 3 plus, that enemy suffers d3 mortal wounds each time a bear uses this enhancement. No mortal wounds afflicted by you. Okay. From the Demag Tear roll. Again, wow. That's 2. Okay, so Drowning Shroud. Alright. It has to be on a monster, while friendly. Well, when your friendly units it's within 6, that's normal, of the barrel, that unit can only be targeted by range attacks that is within 18 inches. Okay. So it's like a solo operative ability for them. Front of Spores. Alright. When your monsters, while friendly Nogle unit is within 6 of the barrel, improve arm penetration characteristic weapons by 1. Hey, not bad, not bad. Seeping Vul- Vulnerance? Vulnerance. Okay. Until the fight phase, when your units that has not been fighting, to the end phase, each time a model that unit makes attack and unmodified hit roll. Okay, so 5 plus critical hits. That's pretty good considering some units got like lethal hits, so that's gonna be powerful right there. Gotta be funny if you use it on the Nuglings because they got lethal hits and their hits are terrible. So, you killed a bunch of my space marines with your Nuglings. Dang, you critical hit 5 plus. Rot and renewal. Okay, so you movement or charge phase when you Nuggle normal Nuggle boys from the unit. Until the end of the phase, each time a modern you mix and move, it can move through terrain features. Oh, again? Okay. Alright. Fever Vision. Your shooting phase of fight phase. One of your Naga boys. Unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot this phase. Until the end of this turn, each time a modern unit makes an attack, add 1 to the hit roll after you are finished making its attack. Select one enemy unit hit by them, and they gotta make a battle shock. Okay. So going more in line with the battle shock stuff. Your movement phase, one Naga unit. Until the end of the phase, each time your unit makes a normal move, add 5 to move characteristics of the model of your unit. Oh, it has to be infantry. Okay. That's pretty big though for the movement game. Additional 5 plus. I know they're slow, but still, that'd be something right there. That'd be something. That's pretty good, especially with Noggle. Volted Resurgence, your command phase. One of your Noggle units that's on the battlefield. Return up to one destroyed model to your unit, or up to D3 destroyed models instead if your unit was battle line unit. That'd be perfect for Nuglings. With a full wounds remaining, if it's a monster unit, one model from your unit regains up to D3 plus 1 wounds instead. People almost certainly could have mostly used that for Nuglings. Most certainly. Plague of Woes. Woe is me. Your opponent command phase. Before selecting any targets For the Melchoronic Mania detachment rule, one regional demonic Noga unit from your army. Okay. Until the end of the battle phase, after an enemy takes a Bioshock test as a result of the Miasma rule, select one other enemy within either unit. If the enemy that enemy unit must take a Bioshock test too. Okay, so it's a multi-target with your miasma ability. So a little bit of a movement buff, but it does cost you CB and making everybody take battle shock tests, and you get a nasty little 5+ there too. And and you have some and you have a way to get back you guys if you got the CP for it. So yeah, it's not that bad honestly. I mean, maybe it could be better, I suppose. Yeah, but not that bad. Don't know if it's good as Cones though, but not that bad. I think I know like met one Nugget play in my life. I think he would be happy with this, and if I think he'll be happy with it, I think other Chaos Nugget Demon Nugget players will also be happy with it. I think you can put in your space meanings and chaos attachments if I recall. Alright, so next up is Zinch. Siliconian Legion. Oh, Circumtailing Legion. Why would you? Oh, oh, okay, Zinch, you do you. Yeah, but Fates in Flux. That's what Zinchian. You start the battle with 3 Flux tokens. We recommend using dice. Okay, yeah, that's understandable. I would say use a D20 dice if you have one for this. Well, you should since it's like that because it's better that way. Honestly, using D20. You probably play D&D and such. You can spend 1 Flux token just after an advanced hit roll, wound roll, damage roll, saving roll. The hazardous test is made for a one of your Zinch model or a Zinch unit. Okay. From your army to re-roll the results of that roll. Throw or test. Flux tokens can also be spent to enhance the effects of some stratagem. Each time you spend a Flux token, reduce the number of Flux tokens you have by 1, and your opponent gains 1 Flux token. Oh. My, oh my. What do we got here, Zinch? I like this. You're gonna do some shenanigans, aren't you? Oh boy. Here we go. When your opponent has one or more Flux tokens, they can spend one of them after an advanced hit roll, wound roll, or saving throw made for a model from their army to reroll the result of that throw or roll. If they do so, reduce the number of Flux tokens they have by 1, and you gain 1 Flux token. This is ignored if your opponent has the Faith and Flux attachment rule. Okay, so it's a mirror match. Okay. In your command phase, if your opponent has one more Flux tokens, you gain 1 Flux token. Okay, I see what they're doing. So, in order for them to prevent you from, so the best will. Okay, so basically, you give your opponent the power to do what you do, basically. But every time they do it, you gain one and you can use it. And if they have them, you will get one. You get one in your command phase because those face and flex they can be used against you, but at the same time they are also empowering you as well. High risk, high reward. Designer note: when using fast rolling dice, this roll can be used to spend on any number of flux tokens up to the amount you have to re-roll a number of dice up to the amount spent after rolling multiple rolling saving throws at once. Okay, so it's only one dice you can use these for. Okay. Inescapable eye. It is for any you dudes. In your command phase, if the bear on the battlefield, if your opponent has one more flux tokens, you gain one additional flux token. Okay, so you gain two a turn, depending if they spent one or not. Inferior puppeteer. Mod only. Each time the bearer is selected to shoot, you can select one friendly one of your Thinch boys into 9 of the bearer. If you do, when selecting the targets of your ranged weapons equipped by the bearer, you can measure the range and determine visibility for one model of your choice in the selected unit instead. Okay. Wait, when selecting targets for your ranged weapons, you can measure the range, determine visibility for one model of your choice in the selected. So, I guess this ignores terrain features. I'm not too sure. I'm guessing. Oh, it has to be equipped with one of your models. Okay. But, so I guess this ignores the shooting rule. I mean, the visibility. I'm guessing that that's what I'm going for. Okay, so when your monster models level blade, improve the strength characteristics of melee weapons by 2, improve attacks and penetrations of your melee weapons equipped by barrel by 1, and each time the barrel makes a melee attack, add 1 to the hero. Oh, that's big. Oh, that'd be a big buff. Oh, that'd be big. So +2 the strength, +1 to your attack and armor penetration, and then 1 to the hero. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's big. Hello, cat. When, okay, improper shield. Oh, this is like a, you know, opinion. Yeah. Within, when you got the Monica's Zinch unit within 6 of the Bears unit, models in the unit have field plus field and pain psychic attacks and mortal wounds. Ah, kitty. Yeah, he just went in me there. Okay, so I guess psychic and mortal wounds. If it was just psychic, I'd be like, ah, this ain't gonna work that well. But it's not. So we work. Okay, let's go. Oop, 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 oop. Okay. Stratagem time. Implausible eclipse. Any phase. One of your monsters that's on the battlefield. Select a no man's land on your opponent's deployment zone objective marker or spend one flux token. Let me select one no man's man or your opponent's deployment zone or spend one flux token and select both. Until the end of phase, the selected areas of the battlefield are within your army's shadow of chaos. Okay. Wow. Really? Just like that. Damn. I forget the rules of Shadow of Chaos. Hold on just a moment. Okay, read it and okay, it's gonna punish him for it's more Bioshock. Okay, all right. Yeah, I had double check because I forgot a little bit. Okay, so Fateborn Nightmare, but that's still pretty good though. Your movement or charge phase. When you're in unit to the end phase, each time a modern unit makes a move, it can move through terrain. Okay, what was the other one's called? Do all of them have something that moves through the terrain? I think they do. Honestly, like That's my conclusion. At the very rate, let me move that a little bit. I just moved it. Okay. So cryogenesis. Your shooting phase of fight phase 1. Legion of the one using skies from your army that's up is selected to fight until the end phase. Add 2 to the strength characteristics of that weapon equipped by the model, or spell 1 flex token and add 3 characteristics of those weapons. Improve the pictures to the characteristic by 1. Okay, oh, Priogenesis. That's gonna look so good with Neverblade. As long as as long as it works with that, yeah, that's really good. Mm, French kiss. Okay, Flicker Fire. Shooting phase. When you have units that's within engagement range. Until the end of the phase, enemy units are not considered to be in engagement range of the unit for the purposes of the target solving attacks with range attack until the end of the phase. Each time enemy marks with engagement range, roll 1d6 on a 5 plus. Your unit suffers a mortal wound after the attacking unit has made it. Okay, so you can you can attack your opponents within models within engagement range, but you're gonna suffer. But there's a possibility that you can suffer some mortal wounds from it after you do so. Okay. Hey, yeah, move that up a bit for everybody. Oh yeah. Flickering reality. Ooh. Fight phase. Just after the enemy unit has selected targets. When your units from your army though selected as a target effect. Roll 1d6. Then you can spend one flux token to reroll the result until the end of the phase. Each time an attack targets your unit on an unmodified hit roll, after any reroll of that result, the attack sequence, even if its original hit roll would have been a critical hit. Okay, example, if you roll a 2, it shows to spend one you flux tokens to reroll the result, and reroll is a 6. Until the end of the phase, each time an attack that targets your unit is an unmodified hit roll 6. The attack sequence ends, the attack fails to hit, no, no critical fix are resolved. Results until the end of the phase, you time attack targets the units on a modified hit roll. After any hit roll, the result, the attack sequence ends, even the original hit roll. So it's a reroll. This other has selected. Um, I guess. Okay. I don't know if I'm making it complicated. Probably. Delirium unmade. Any opponent's fight phase. When you demons units that army that's left in engagement range of one or more units, a turn you can spend one flux token when you use a strategy of target up to 2 of your units from your army instead, to clear those within engagement range of one or more units. Remove units from the battlefield, place them into strategic reserve. Okay. So if they survive, they get to go away. But if you spend a flux, 2 of them get to go away, as long as they're within engagement range. Yeah, a bit tricky, a bit masterful. This one I think requires skill to use really well, really good with, because flicks and flux, you, you're giving your opponent benefits, but when they benefit, you also gain a benefit. It's like back and forth benefits. So you and your opponent are basically your own economy. But if your opponent goes, no, I'm not gonna spend any of the flux things because they know if they give you because they know if they spent one, they give you one, but they're gonna have more, so they're probably not gonna spend any. So they're try and they're gonna have more than one, so they're gonna try to mitigate it. Because on turn one, you can say, I'm gonna advance my dudes, and what's that? I rolled a 6. Well, guess what? I'm gonna reroll it anyways because I want you to have a fake flux token. So there you go. So I can accumulate flux tokens or something like that. In I rerolled it. It's one. Oh well, I'll live with it. It wasn't gonna do much anyways. It's not. Ha ha ha. Okay, let's fix you up a bit. Legion of X there. Okay, Beluggling Aura. Legions, the Monarch Slanesh units from your army are eligible to declare a charge in which they fell back. Okay, yeah, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Just so you could fall back if you get charged into, then you could charge them, and then you can get like a high revenge. But they're kind of squishy though. Legion Demonicus. Okay, seventh gamble. Your Slanesh units from your army have the following ability: Sovereign's Gamble. Each time this unit ends a charge move, you can declare it will perform a seductive gambit. If you do until the end of the turn, this unit does not have the fight first ability, but instead, each time a model in this unit makes an attack, you can re-roll the hit roll and you can re-roll the wound roll. Oh, that's pretty good. Just so you don't have fight first, that pretty good. It's basically a juiced up Otha moment. The old Otha moments. Okay, false majesty. Alright. While friendly dem- demonic Slanesh unit excluding monsters, is within 6 of the barrel. Each time a model makes a melee attack, add 1 to the wound roll. Does this? Well, they friendly now. It doesn't work on you, works for other people. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. Add 1. Dreaming Crown. Okay, so then when your models, while friendly Legion of the Medical Slanesh unit excluding monsters within 6 of the bearer, each time modern unit makes the main attack. I wanted hero. Okay, so one's for +1 to wound, one's for +1 to hit. I would say you get your +1 to wound for weapons, for melee weapons that you really need need to pass through and need to hit weapons for units that you need to hit so you can go on and maybe like slaughter something. If you get both off of for like one unit or whatever, that's good. But this doesn't work on monsters, which may be a detriment. However, that's it's still good though. Avatar perfection, and it's for monsters. Maybe judged too harshly. Let's see. At the start of each phase, if there are no other friendly units within 6 of the bearer, you can reroll advanced rolls made for the bearer. Reroll the charge rolls made for the bearer. Ignore any modifiers to its movement characteristic and to any advanced or charge rolls made for the bearer. Okay. So basically, so it's basically like, whoop, I'm gonna boot you up, and I'm the new man allies. I'm gonna mess you up, kid. So like, I'm gonna re-roll everything, and I'm gonna make sure that you can't stop me when I charge you or when I advance. I wonder if they have a stratagem for advance and charge. Then I don't know which Celeste. I don't know what Slanesh monsters have like an advance and charge. So Glutton. Monster. At the end of the fight phase of one or more enemy models will destroy this phase as a result of one among your bear's attacks. It can use this enhancement if it does regain up to D3 lost wounds. Oh, little regeneration. Very nice, very nice. Okay, Thieves of Pain. Any phase just after a attack or mortal wound is allocated to one of your monsters, when you select monsters. Models. That is not a monster. Select one other friendly demon slash monster within 12 of your unit until the end phase while it's selected on battlefield. Each time model unit will lose the wound, inflict one mortal wound to the selected unit set. Okay. So you don't want more. Okay, but this is after an attack or mortal wound is allocated to them, though. So they still have to be alive after this. We with the grotmass attachments, we have had that, but I think I think it's afterwards, so it's not OP. Phantasma Longing. It's it's a terrain feature move. That's it. That's it. Moving a charge phase, but yeah, that be it. Archaeologist. We shall go to one of your monsters or up to your regular people from your army that's been selected to fight this phase by phase. Till the end, each attack of each each time an attack a mod and to the end of phase each time a model in one of those units makes attack, I went to the rune roll. Oh, so I was right. This okay. So Con with melee is about getting in there, but Slanesh is like making sure you can do damage to them. Okay. Okay, Calvus of Blades. You charge phase just after a Legion of Slanesh unit from enemy makes ends a charge move. Select one enemy with engagement range of your unit. Roll a d6 for each model in the unit with engagement range of that enemy unit, or roll a d6 instead if your unit is a monster, or roll 66 if your unit is a monster. For each, okay, for 4 up, it's modern. Like a engagement range grenades. Let me move this up. A lot of factions been having that type of thing with these attachments. Like, wow. It's more the repeat thing. Sensory exclusion. Your command phase. The next monsters from your army that's on battlefield. Each time you use them, it's within your army's shadow. Each each unit on the battlefield that is within your army shadow club must take a bash attack, subtracting one from tests if they are below half strength. Okay, so you're forcing everybody to do that. Okay, like you, this stratagem forces all friendly and enemies make alike within your shadow of chaos to take a bash attack. This can allow chaos demon players to heal units from their army through the demonic terror omni rule at the risk of causing some of their own units to become battle shocked. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like a mass heal, potentially. But yeah, that's pretty good, and your opponent's just gonna suffer if they get battle shocked. Because if they're battle shocked, then that means if they have units if okay, so if they have enemy units that are contesting or whatever on an objective that's within the shadow whip or whatever, then they go OC0 and they could be able to do anything potentially, and they can't get and they can't use stratagems on them, so you can kill them easily. Overwhelming excess. Your opponent's shooting phase just after the enemy unit has selected its target. Select one of your own models that was selected. The attacking unit must take a battle shock test subtracting one from the result. If that test is passed until the end phase, each time a model in the attacking unit makes an attack, the target unit subtract one from the hit roll. If it's a fail, and in addition being battle shocked until the end phase, the attacking unit cannot select your unit to attack enemy stack. The unit can select new targets for any attack that target unit. Okay, so that actually thing right there, that's more of a Slanesh thing, because some of the models have the ability to prevent from being shot at. Basically, like if you got a monster and your opponent has a gladiator lancer, you don't want that thing shooting at your monster because it can, because if it rolls good on a damn, because if both shots go wound, and if you can, if you feel save, like at minimum, that's 8 wounds right there. But yeah, some of the models have the ability to do this, and they have this in this detachment, which is good because that goes with the Slanesh thing. Okay, so overall thoughts. Korn, the lance ability is pretty good. You do have a stratagem. I mean, enhancement for re-rolling stuff for your monsters. That is also pretty good. They're more about getting end up in there for melee, which is what they're supposed to do. They're they're not really that focused on making sure you get hits on though, and they do have fight on death, which is nice. But it's basically what chaos con demons will want to do. Just get up in there, get up in there, get up in there, get up in there, and they got objective control. Nago stuff is very good. A lot of regenning stuff and additional movement, which is crazy. Zinch is a bit funky, more skillful like with the tokens and such. Slanesh stuff, it's gonna be a more scarier when fighting because they have stuff built in to make sure that they can actually kill you more more than con, and plus they got the seductive gambit. I don't know if they have to have the fight force to ability to allow seductive gambit. I don't think so. But however, a full reroll of the hits and the wounds, that is very strong. It's this one's more killy melee wise than Korn. Korn is just about getting in there, so Nesh is more about the killing part. Sorry about that. So all these are pretty good. All these Robin stats has been good. Out of the weak ones, the weakest one maybe. Well, I don't want to say Zinch because you can have a really buffy monster crushing everything. But Plague Legion would probably be annoying to deal with. Blood cons, uh, they'll probably be able to get off turn one charges maybe, depending on the deployment. Zinch just strictly. Slanesh is like, oh no, don't get close, don't get close. No, 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 no. Grab them fuffies. Oh, dang it. Because they're just kill and kill and kill and kill. So, like, Slanesh is that. So, of course, tanky, trickery, getting in there in the face and just have a better chance of killing whatever. So, there you all go. Those are my thoughts and my conclusions. I hope you all liked this video. I know I was going to do them in groups, but this was 4 detachments and it's almost like a codex in here. So, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will eventually cover the rest of the promised attachments. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.